Dabo Swinney, after the game yesterday, said DJ Uiagalelei is our quarterback. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Clemson got a win in Death Valley against a good undefeated Syracuse team, 27-21. There's a lot to unpack with this, as there always is on these Sunday morning kind of operations. But bottom line, it was not Clemson's day. Clemson did everything that they could to give that game away yesterday. 4 turnovers, 3 of them from your starting quarterback. You allowed 71 yards rushing to the quarterback. We saw Clemson have some issues defending that kind of mobile type of quarterback with Garrett Shrader from Syracuse. They went down 21-7. And when you're watching that game at home, you were saying, holy smokes. Is this about to happen? 14-point favorite Clemson? They're about to drop it at the crib? The good news, they found a way to get it done. Will Shipley had a career day running the ball like we told you he would. This game did not go how we thought it would, but we told you Will Shipley would be a factor, and they had the defense step up multiple times, pick up the offense, made plays when they had to. But here's the frustration point for the people in Clemson, South Carolina. The way that they won yesterday is awesome. They're happy to get a win. You will take a win every single time. You're happy to fix your problems more during a win than you are during a loss. That goes without saying. The issue is the way that they won yesterday isn't going to be a reliable formula against the elite in college football. When they play the Ohio States, if they play the Georgias, the Alabamas, the Tennessees, whoever it is, insert the elite program next to them. When they have to play those teams, this formula isn't going to be something they can lean on. Have a 4 turnover day and have that kind of a surrender on the running game to the quarterback. That's not going to work. Had 293 yards rushing, did Clemson. That's great. We love it. Will Shipley's a dog. Phil Moffitt's a dog. You can't ask that every single week, right? They'll take it yesterday. You can't ask that every single week. That's not reliable. The defense played phenomenal. Like we already talked about, 5 sacks. We've been waiting for this front 7 to sort of have a statement game, and they had multiple strong performances, but yesterday they really took the game by the throat and had a phenomenal performance. 9 tackles for a loss, only allowed 167 yards passing. Wasn't Clemson's day, but the defense showed up and showed out. Credit to Wes Goodwin. That's not something you can ask every week. You can't ask for 5 sacks on a weekly basis. You can't ask for 5 sacks against Ohio State. So you'll take it. You're happy with it, but you understand, hey, we can't use this same kind of ticket in the future. But a win's a win. And to get a big win in Death Valley, they stormed the field afterwards. I wasn't crazy about it after you beat a team that you're favored by 14 points. I understand that set the record in terms of home win streak. That was a big deal for them. But I'm just saying, let's sort of act like we've been there. But let's get to the juicy storyline, right? DJ Uiagalelei doesn't play great, sort of see a regression. I don't want to say regression, see a reversion of sorts to 2021 DJ. Cade Klubnik, you're in the ballgame. I want to stress this very, very much. Dabo Swinney, when he said DJ Uiagalelei is our quarterback going forward, he told the truth. There's going to be a lot made about Cade Klubnik and about the potential of what he could bring to that offense and what if DJ does this, does that. He told the truth. DJ's their guy going forward. He's been really solid all year. It's not Cade Klubnik's year this year. Is he the future in Clemson, South Carolina? You better believe it. But DJ's their guy going forward. Now, here's the reason why people are going to be uncomfortable with that. Because what you saw yesterday from DJ having multiple turnovers, looking out of sorts, that wasn't the first time you've seen that from DJ. You've seen that exact same version of him a season ago in 2021, and it cost Clemson multiple games. And so now you're sitting there saying, can we trust this guy? As a fan, you're saying that. Can we trust this guy? Do we want number 5 behind center? Do we want him having the keys to this program? I'm just telling you. Cade Klubnik, for the spark that he provided from being in the game, rather the offense sort of seemed to have a spark, a lot of those things were Syracuse extending drives with penalties. Cade Klubnik, for all the good things he did, accounted for 34 total yards. He didn't come in and just have a Caleb Williams kind of performance where he lit it up off the bench. And that's not to knock Cade Klubnik. Again, he's the future. But DJ is your guy going forward. So the question that I have is, when DJ struggles again, because there will more than likely be a situation where he has an interception or he has a fumble, makes a wrong read, misses a wide open throw, whatever it is. Next time he struggles, how loud is that volume from the outside in, from the fan base? In addition to that, how long is the leash from Dabo Swinney? You would hope that it's still the same length. You would hope it's a thing where, hey, wasn't your day, that's okay, we found a way to win, you're still our guy. It sounds like that's the case. I'm just curious to see how that's handled, because I would anticipate that people outside looking in are going to start calling for Cade Klubnik. They got a reason to yesterday. They got some ammunition. I think that's a little bit of a tricky situation going forward. But again, Dabo told the truth. DJ's the guy. I'm sitting up here telling you today, I still think he gives you the best chance to get to where you want to go. That's not to knock Cade Klubnik for all the talent that he has. So moving forward, you got to bye, and then you go to Notre Dame. It'll be a very, very big test for Clemson. We talk about the test every single week for them. It feels like this is the last hurdle. No, this is the last hurdle. At Notre Dame is going to be a really good test for their college football playoff hopes, because make no mistake, they have to be undefeated to get into the dance. Play Louisville, Miami, and South Carolina. South Carolina also going to be a really good test. The thing I want to stress is they need to continue to trend upward. Dabo Swinney coached football teams. What we know about Clemson is September, they're winning, and then October, they're winning. Maybe there's some things there that you're not crazy about. By November, late November especially, you're like, they're undefeated. They're a college football playoff team. If they can just keep having that upward trend, doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't need to be without any sort of error, needs to be perfect on the record. If they can keep trending upward and keep evolving as a program, they're going to be in the dance. That's just the long and the short of it. So do they need to be in the top 4 today? No. But they better stay on that Roy bus. Better keep a goose egg in that lost column and stay on the Roy bus. Keep riding that thing till it's their stop for the college football playoff. An undefeated Clemson, if they win the ACC, they will be in the dance. Mic drop. That's it for us here on The Hard Count. We appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JD Pickell. We do a lot of things over there that we incorporate into here. Do a Friday question and answer. That's a lot of fun. Would love to have you would love to have you all along for that. Nick Brake does the heavy lifting. Would love to have you at the party. All right. So until next time, we're going to keep the party rolling, and we will see y'all. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.